42-year-old prison officer Ashley Sharpe from Barnsley has been charged with sharing an alleged terrorist document. Now, what's interesting is the mainstream media are calling it extreme right-wing material, even though I think it's clear that the majority of domestic terrorist activity comes from the far left-wing camp. Bearing in mind that the definition of terrorism is the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of a political aim. And I'm pretty sure we see the left-wing activists engaging in both the unlawful use of violence and intimidation for their political aims. Although that doesn't quite fit the narrative, so it's best to smear the right with the buzzwords and let the left continue in its domestic operations. Sharpe appeared at the Old Bailey on Friday the 21st of October to answer the charge in relation to a document that he shared in a Telegram channel on March the 22nd this year, although the title or description of the document is missing from the reports that I have read. Sharpe was granted bail until February, where he will then appear at Sheffield Crown Court. The preliminary hearing heard Mr Sharpe was arrested by counter-terrorism policing in North East, assisted by South Yorkshire Police in May. It followed an investigation into online activity related to suspected extreme right-wing terrorism. The Old Bailey was told that the Telegram channel was an extreme right-wing organisation that promotes a neo-Nazi ideology. Or, as we've seen before, it could simply be a Telegram group whose ideas don't fit with the agenda, and so the establishment are scared of the discussions being held, and rather than allow people to share their opinions and thoughts in the open without fear of attack, have literally driven people into private group chats where healthy debate and challenging ideas cannot be formed. It seems to me like the government are to blame for these so-called echo chambers, and now they have created them, they now try to vilify those who are members. Now, that doesn't mean that Sharpe wasn't posting something very sinister in a group that genuinely is related to far-right terrorism or terrorism from any camp. But without the other details, it's impossible to say, and we only have the word of the information disseminators to go on. However, this is a prison officer working for the state who has been arrested and charged, and so it gets reported. I'm sure more info will come out at some point, but I doubt it will come out anytime soon.